September 15th will forever be etched in the mind of the McNair family. It was on this day in 1963 at 10:22 a.m. that their family was changed forever. A family that Chris and Maxine McNair struggled to start due to several miscarriages before Denise was born. 11-year-old Denise and her friends gathered at 16th Street Baptist Church for Sunday school. Little did they know that members of the KKK planted a bomb at the Birmingham church. The explosion killed 11-year-old Denise McNair, along with Carol Robertson, Addie Mae Collins, and Cynthia Wesley, who were all 14 years old. Their deaths marked a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. The blast robbed Lisa of the chance to form a bond with her big sister. Lisa missed hearing her sister's voice and learning from her big sister. However, her parents made sure that Lisa and her sibling always felt a close connection to the sister they never knew.
She had a lot of cute clothes. I have a picture in my book of me going to school, and I have the dress on that she wore. Daddy and Mama didn't get rid of any of her things. All of her things are in 2 trunks in the garage, except for those things we've donated to the Civil Rights Institute.
1 year after Denise died, the McNairs welcomed Lisa, and 4 years later, Lisa's sister Kim. Their parents always kept a picture of Denise in their home, and the girls knew at a young age what happened. They would often visit the final resting place of Denise, which at times proved to be too much for their mother, Maxine.
There was a lot of pain, and they never got over it. They never did. You know, sometimes my mom, when we were little, she would take us to the cemetery with her. And sometimes she would go and she would cry. And then sometimes she would go and she would just stare.
Lisa tells me how her family does not have any hate in their heart for those responsible for killing the girls. She explains how they relied on their faith following the loss of her sister.
They always honored her by being wonderful people and telling us that we were not allowed to hate, but we had to love. And, you know, they could have chosen to really hate white people and all white people, but they chose not to do that. They told us to love everyone like Christ loves us.
Her parents have passed on, and now Lisa makes it her mission to keep the memory of her sister alive. During her speaking engagements, she discusses her sister's murder along with reconciliation and love. Fast forward to today, and these same emotions from the 1960s can be felt by many people all across the country as we witness the brutal deaths of Black people at the hands of police. Lisa says the solution to these senseless acts of violence start with everyone mirroring the work of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
We've got to keep the humanity of each one of us connected so that we don't forget that. Daddy would never say, you know, like how in our private spaces we say, oh, all white people act like this, or all Black people act like this when nobody else is around. He would always say human beings do this and human beings do that. And that was because he understood the basic nature that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And we all need to be helping and supporting one another. And we can't hate each other.
A lesson Lisa says is the best way to make sure her sister's short life was not taken in vain. Local in Birmingham, Tamika Alexander, WVUA 23 News.